Hi there, my dears. It's Aisling Mooney, Angel Intuitive and Spiritual Business Mentor. And you're very, very welcome. These are your angel messages for November, the 8th of November. So if you haven't already done so, go back and watch the reading for the month of November, because it'll give you a little bit of an overview of what this month is like, what to watch out for. It's very, very abundant. So go back and watch that, because there's some tips in there about some healing work that we need to do and what to watch out for and what to help you to increase the abundance coming into your life this November. So the second week in November, the 8th, so if you look at the overall reading, it's a little bit of a week of healing coming up. So at the beginning of the week, it starts with a lot of activity. There's a lot going on. This 8 of Gabriel, a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. So it feels like you're being pulled in a lot of different directions. It might feel like there's a lot on your to-do list, and it might feel that there's some personal stuff, some business stuff, some emotional stuff, some healing stuff, some family. That seems to be something in every pot happening this week. So it's like, take some breath. If you look at the overall reading, my advice for this week was be kind to yourself. So I want you to take that on board. You're not expected to do everything. Everything can get done in its own time, but we're far better to just take one thing at a time and focus on that and bring it to completion, or call in support to help us to get that to completion, and then move on to the next thing. So whether that's you in your life in whatever area, but it can also be directly related to your spiritual business. You know, you can schedule stuff so that you don't have to show up this week. You can schedule all your social media posts. You can schedule all your emails. Everything can be scheduled so that you don't have to. You can focus on the other pieces of your life that need your energy and your focus this week. So a lot of activity at the beginning of the week. Calm yourself down, take some breath, be kind, make sure that you have some blank spaces in your diary to rest, to recover, to regroup, to step back if you need to at any stage. You know, get out into nature, make sure you're including some exercise if that's good for you. For me, that clears my head, it gives me space outside of business and life, just for me. So, you know, use whatever one of your spiritual tools you need to use to just keep yourself grounded, and, you know, an overall feeling of just kindness for yourself. So the week starts off a little bit hectic, but if we breathe and if we breathe into it, it will be okay. Because in the middle of the week, it says you've invested wisely, have patience and wait for the harvest, review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. So if you have a spiritual business and you're watching this, for me, I would say, if you haven't already done so, invest in something that will help you to schedule parts of your business that you don't need. So invest in some systems of support. Some of the systems and support I use are Kajabi to host all my courses. That is like an amazing all-in-one system. You can also send emails through there. I use different systems. I use Buffer at the moment to schedule all my social media posts. I've called in some team members. I recruited some team members this year to help and support me and maybe take things off my plate. So if you have a spiritual business, this is a really good week. And I know if it's feeling hectic and you're doing all the things and you're thinking, I can't drop any balls, try and figure out something else, I'm saying to you, this is a time to consider what you need, so that this won't happen again, that this overwhelm or this too many activities and not having enough time won't happen again. You need to, you know, schedule it for next week or next month, a week where you sit down and you look at what systems do we need. Ask me for advice. If you're in one of my communities, if you're in the Angel Circle community, ask me for advice, ask me what systems I use, and I'll go into more detail. So yeah, it's a very good week to just think about, how can I take things off my plate, especially if you have a spiritual business. And the last part of the week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, is really continuing on from that. You know, instead of, oh my God, I need some systems, I need some people, I need some team. This is a wonderful magical carpet. You see this girl, she's sitting on a magical carpet here. And it's like, what would it be like if you didn't feel distressed in your business? If things were being handled by systems or by other people, and you weren't doing everything yourself? Or what about this radical idea that you streamline all of your offerings into just one offering? That could be a really good thing. I had this time last year about 20 offerings, and now at the moment I just have 2 or 3 ways that people can work with me, and it has really taken things off my plate. It has increased our revenue in the business, and it has increased my reach out there in the world, because I'm still doing a lot of free stuff, but I'm doing it in a more manageable way. And then I have my VIP clients who are working one-to-one, and then I have just 1 or 2 spaces, the Angel Circle membership and spiritual business breakthrough work. So that could be something for you to think about. There's a lot to think about, but you know, deep breaths, kindness. You know, you might need some support with this. If you do, you can certainly go to ashleymooney.com and maybe you join the membership, or maybe you look at working in a multiple package that might support you this month. So there's a lot happening this week, a lot for you to think about. You don't have to make all of the decisions this week. You just have to allow it to come into your awareness of where things need to change, whether that's your life, relationships, business, family, whatever it is. And finally, there was an extra card came out this week, and it's Haniel, Archangel Haniel. She is the angel for supporting women to say no, healthy boundaries, and really looking after yourself, and lots of self-care. So she's literally overseeing this week and saying, you know, it's really, really important to put yourself back at the top of your list of priorities. That's what I talk about in the Angel Circle every single week. I share this, and you know, that's what that space is for, to help women build their confidence, get grounded, have supportive community. But Haniel just stepped in this week to say, hey girl, it's time to look after you, my darling. So have an amazing week. And please like or share this video, subscribe wherever you're watching it, and make sure that you share it with someone, another light worker that really needs this pep talk, this angel pep talk this week, that would be supported by me and my work. So loads of love, have an amazing week, and I'll see you soon. Bye.